Okay, now I want to talk about some upcoming debates that I heard you will be presenting soon, because I saw the recent videos of you and Sanetter speaking with each other about a forthcoming discussion you agreed to.
Yep.
Did you say yes to a debate?
I will agree to debate them once the price I told them I wanted for a debate has been agreed upon and all the legal paperwork is done, signed, sealed, and delivered.
The professional debate will be between you and Sanetter, or will it be between you and one of the cult members of his YouTube channel?
It will be one of the cult members of Sanetter's unconsciousness posse that he dug up from his grave because he already lost the Top Cats and he's asking me to bury the guy again. So, sure.
What are your thoughts on your upcoming debate?
Some people don't know that I've been a massive threat to these specific people for at least 6 or 7 years now. And it all stems from the Boule guy that Sanetter wants me to debate right now. About 6 or 7 years ago, the guy displayed one of my viral videos thumbnails to their live audience, attempting to say that I didn't know what I was talking about. I was dangerous to the community. I was self-hating. He claimed that I was an African somehow. And he failed to play the video to their audience because he wanted to paint the picture as if I'm their enemy, regardless of what was stated and proved inside of that video and my other videos on my channel. So they created a campaign to slander my name and attempt to discredit my work by making up lies because their hate didn't catch on with the people watching them. In other words, the people that were watching them took their time to go to my channel to see what the all the fuss was about and watch my informative documentary style videos. They chose a side that backfired on Sanetter and his cult members because my work allowed their audience to think for themselves again. That, of course, got them pissed off. So they began to get dirty with their approach and attempting to stop my reach. One example is when Sanetter went live with the guy that he wants me to debate right now. And they paid off some random guy, some stranger from the streets, to act as if he was somebody he wasn't. They apparently told him that he wouldn't need to be on camera live because they will only be using his voice recorded from a previous day. And they will use someone else's picture on the screen for the live audience to imagine that this stranger's voice is the guy that they claim it to be. What's important to note is that within the voice recording, they never asked the guy his name, nor did they even mention my name. But only during the voice conversation they recorded and played during the live stream. So after they played the pre-recorded voice call, they said it was a particular guy. And their conversation was about me, leading the audience to believe that it was about me when it wasn't. This was done so I wouldn't sue them, okay? And the guy they used to slander me with. But I got a surprise for them coming up. But anyway, so they created this narrative as if I copied from someone else, but the word they used was plagiarism. They made sure to slander me that way so that only some people would call my works into question as if I didn't do my own research or couldn't create my own content just to discredit me more than before. That slander went on and on for as long as I've been doing my thing. And I told them then that they would have to pay me for a debate. And that's another thing that pissed them off because those 50-plus-year-olds, by the way, feel as though they shouldn't have to pay a young brother like me what I know I'm worth as far as my time and my reach is concerned. At that time, I told them $5,000. Nowadays, I tell them $50,000 because when it was all said and done, they knew they needed me in order to gain their viewership back. And I know better than that. I know better than to cut myself short when I have the upper hand. And I always did. So when I buried Sanetter and his cult members during their played out debate that they are going to pay me for. I just want them to remember that it was only business, never personal.
Now, I saw a lot of those Afrikaners or Pan-Goofies or, the ones that pretend that they are real Africans, but they were born in America.
Right.
And their families were born in America, too.
Right.
I saw a lot of videos from them showcasing how upset they are with you when you popped up on Sa Neter's YouTube channel the other week.
Yeah.
And you destroyed two of their best debaters in like 5 minutes or so.
Yeah.
That was absolutely hilarious. And even Sa Neter himself had to laugh, too.
Yep.
What happened that day?
Top Cats called me that day saying that Sa Neter wanted to speak with me to negotiate the price to accept the debate. He also informed me that Sa Neter said that he would pay Umar Johnson and Tariq Nasheed $75,000, but attempted to pay me $5,000. Even when he heard me tell him live during a previous live stream that happened the week before the live you were mentioning, that I wanted $50,000. Sa Neter will act like he doesn't have that money, but I know he does, especially since he was willing to pay Umar and Tariq $75K when we are all doing the same numbers on YouTube right now. In fact, Tariq doesn't have a video right now with 1 million views. Sa Neter better step up his game. So anyway, regarding the live stream you're referring to, Top Cats got Sa Neter on the stream with me. And again, I told him the same things I just said as far as my price is concerned. He'll say things like, I'm scared of this person or I'm running from that person, when that's his attempt to get me to give in and lower my price when I know better than that. So after he got off with us, he was already live over on his channel. So I told Top Cats, I said, hey, let's go over there. And we did. And Sa Neter brought two of his best students up on the panel with me. And I did what any other teacher would do. I took them to school in my classroom. I simply taught the students a few things, but kept it to a minimum because I ain't want to reveal my techniques, strategies, or any information I will bring to the live debate. But I made them look really bad and not ready to debate with me. And they got upset, of course. And as you said, even Sa Neter himself was laughing at the students he brought up to speak with me. It was hilarious.
You showed professionalism and maturity and kept things entertaining and educational too.
Yeah.
That was great to see, Brother Dane.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
I'm sure that I am speaking for everyone when I say this. We would love to see you in a professional debate, just like we love to see new informative videos from you.
Yeah.
Oh, and I heard that you have new books on the way. Is that true?
Absolutely. Absolutely. A new one should be coming out this month, and then we're going to work towards getting that other one wrapped up, hopefully before the end of this year coming up. I want to put out 3 before the end of this year so I could go ahead and move on towards the movies, because we got some bigger things coming up, and be on the lookout for that for sure.
We can't wait, Brother Dane, and you know that I will be purchasing my copies of your books.
Righto.
And shout out to Mrs. Calloway for also doing God's work with you as well.